Hi there everybody, this is Mary Kirby with the Airline Passenger Experience magazine, and I'm in Kiev in the Ukraine, and it's freezing, but happily I'm inside. And I'm with the CEO of the Bunnyfoot Company, which is a leader in eye track goggles. That's right, they are able to track every movement that your eyes make, and they've come up with a technology that enables companies like yourselves to use this information to better your customer experience and to improve your advertising opportunities. So I want to introduce you to my good friend Robert Stevens.
We use two tools to literally get inside customers' heads as they go through their everyday experiences, whether that's filling up at the gas station, going to the bank, or shopping in the mall. In this case, we're going through the customer experience of travelling on an airliner, and it's the first time that this has ever been done.
Yeah, now I understand that you have a lot of experience. Your company's been around for quite some time, and you've got some pretty big partnerships already in place with non-aviation customers. Is that right?
Indeed, we've been in business for 12 years now, and we've done over 1,300 projects, and every single client that we work with is a known brand, basically, from Microsoft through to McDonald's, from pretty much every single major retail bank in the UK to most FMCG brands as well. Wow.
So I know this all sounds a little bit, sci-fi. In fact, when I first heard about it, I thought that I was entering the Twilight Zone. But when you see it really play out, I think you'll feel differently, as I did. So I'm going to ask Robert to show us exactly what this technology can do. Can you show us an example of how this technology works?
I'd love to. So what we've got here is an advert from France by J&J. And there was a problem with this advert. It wasn't working. And the focus groups really liked the advert. They thought that the lady was very believable, credible, and that they identified strongly with her. They liked her. And so they didn't really know what was wrong with the advert. So we showed the ad to a bunch of ladies, and we tested what they really did with the advert. Now each blue spot is a person where one person's looking. What we can see here is that this key part of the communication, the women were looking at her face instead of looking at the product information, that it's new, that it's called Lift and Fix, and that it's very effective for reducing wrinkles. So with this insight into what people really do, not what they think they do, the creative director was able to make one very simple change to the ad, and let's see what he did to it.
Avec une peau moins relâchée, je me retrouve. Exclusivité rock, le nouveau complétiste associé.
You focused on the product.
Brought the product to the front wall, but this is the key scene where the product demo, as it's called in the ad trade, she's out of focus. The product demo happens on her face. Everybody looks at the product demo. This led to an increase of 80% in the effectiveness of this ad just by changing that. 80%. 80%.
Wow.
So the ad went from being underperforming for its category to actually being better than average. It was just goes to show how sometimes very simple insights into what people really do rather than what they think they do can make all the difference.
So Robert and myself are on an around the world tour, as I said earlier, and our next stop, in fact, from Kiev is Dubai, and from there we are going to Singapore, Hong Kong, Vancouver, New York, and then for myself back to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, all the while wearing eye tracker glasses to get a real sense of the passenger experience. So stay tuned, because we've got a lot more coming your way about this amazing new technology.